In the last episode, I shared why I'm starting my Zero to AI builder joining. Today, we are getting our hands dirty. I will be setting up two of the core tools I'll be using throughout this joining, Flowise and N8N. I'm starting with those things. They are kind of no code tools for experimenting with AI stuff. Later, we would get into building stuff and seeing how we can do it raw, maybe using React.js and stuff. These will be the engines that power a lot of automations and AI project we will build. Again, my name is Udwak. I'm a software developer working with Rails and React. And in this episode, I will make sure our environment is ready so we can start building real AI automations. It's the first time I'm going to set up even for myself. So I haven't done this before. So it's just going to be raw. Flowise, we'll look at Flowise. I think I've played around Flowise just a bit. It's a no-code tool that lets you build LLM flows visually, like connecting GPT embeddings, vector database, and APIs together. Then N8N, I've only watched a couple of videos, people talking about it. It's an automation tool similar to Zapier, but open source and way more flexible. So we will explore how to use it to connect to AI tools with real world apps like email, Slack, and maybe even WhatsApp. So let's get into it and see how far we can go. So first thing first, you want to go to openai.com and set up an account, and maybe just put in few cash in there. This is my account. Let me see if I still have some money in here. Where is it? Billing. Okay. So I still have like $6, so that should be enough. I initially loaded $10. So I have this. So you should go to if you want to follow along in this tutorial. So go to platform.open.ai. Even if it's $5, you can deposit in it, something that we can experiment with, and just put in some money in there because we would need OpenAI key to play with. We will create our key and work with that. So that's that for the OpenAI part where we set up our keys and have that. Then we're going to look into Flowise for the start to set up Flowise on our environment. So this is what it looks like. So I'll quickly head to the GitHub environment. So you will have to fork this project. I did that, I think. Yeah. Flowise. I thought I had that. Okay. A minute, let me check. Flowise. Do I have Flowise? No, I don't have Flowise. One moment. So this is the Flowise environment. You install global, start, Docker build. Okay. So I just want to clone the repository. You don't have to fork it anyway. So you could have something like this. So we're going to go with this option for now. Let's start with copy this. Go to your folder on your command prompt where you want to have it installed. So that's clone. So I'm going to move to that repo, Flowise. The next thing we have to do is install dependency on all modules and all that, blah blah blah. So let's do that. Let's quickly do that. Unexpected token p npm. So install all dependency of all modules. So I think I'm missing this on my environment. So we'll have to install pnpm. I missed this part. So copy this and install that first. Okay, the next thing is pnpm install. 3 different single mono directory: server, UI, components, API documentation generated. So install this, git clone, Flowise, install the dependency. Okay, for some reason that's not working. So I'm going to troubleshoot this on my ChatGPT to see what's the problem. The error is happening because your node version is too old. Install 10.10. Okay, so let's see. This is my node version, nvm list. I think I have a couple of nodes. Let me set it to 20. Nvm use 20.16. So let's try that again. Oh, that worked. So node version was the issue, thanks to ChatGPT. Okay, let's just go through the docs while waiting for the installation. So Flowise documentation is here. What else do we need to do while waiting? So for development build, we are going to create an env file and specify byte port, refer to env example package.ui, create env file and specify port, refer to env package.server. Okay, so meaning we are going to have each of these on different, the UI and the server side of things. So okay, let's open VS Code and see. So I'm not sure where we are having the the env file. So we have packages, server. Okay, let's see. Let me zoom this a bit. I think that's the highest. Okay, this is better. So let's go into packages. So we have the UI and the server. So let's start with the server. We have env.sample, right? Cat env. We should have env.sample, don't we? Yeah, we do. So we have cat, let's see, .env.sample. So we're just going to copy this. Copy. Can I move you away? Yeah. So copy .env sample to .env. Yeah. So we can modify that. Let's do the same thing for the UI. Copy .env sample to .env. So we could modify things over here. So we have our server .env. What do we have here? Secret key, database, JWS token. Password, database password, API key, API key path. Okay. Cloud storage, number of proxies. Okay. So let's see. Specify the byte port, specify the port, refer to example. I'm not sure which port. But let's try to build. I think after this is to build. Okay, let's see how that goes. So while waiting for that, let's, okay, that's done. What do I need to do next? Is that specific to the environment? Or we could do that here, it would be the same thing. I was doing that from the UI part, so I'm doing it from the root folder now. Okay. So Flowise support different environment variables. To configure the instance, you can specify the variables, packages folder, read more. So port, the HTTP runs on this default, debug, log part. So these are the env variables that we can configure on our own. Database password, name, SSL, key, cloud. Okay. These are the documentations. I don't need this anymore. So they are self-hosted ones. Okay, so let's try moment of truth. Okay. Okay. Database migration complete. Flowise server is listening on port 3000. Okay, let's spin up our browser and see what we got. Localhost port 3000. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm just going to start. I don't even remember what I used there, so but I'm going to keep that. So you can set up any password of your choice which you will use to be logging in on your local machine. Incorrect password. Okay. Incorrect password. Let's see. Normally I'm supposed to be able to set up a new password, right? What would be the default password? Okay, let's see. Can I change password here? Reset token. So for some reason I don't know my Flowise password, right? So let's ask ChatGPT. forgot my Flowise password set up locally. Folder. So we can do this. Go to your clone folder, path to close folder, then SQLite 3. You should see table call users, delete from users. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this for a moment. I'm going to stop this for the time being. So SQLite 3. Next thing is tables. Tables. Unable to open that database. Tables. Oh, I have to go in again. Tables. So I have this. The error means hasn't actually created a file where you're looking. A few reasons wrong. Working directory. So let's see. So I initially had install Flowise in a global. I initially installed Flowise globally before. Okay, let's see. That explains the conflict. When you install Flowise, the global instance already created its own Flowise database. So we can go here, list, and see where we have no such directory. How about this? So it might not be db.sqlite but database.sqlite. So what if we do this? Database.sqlite tables. Else dot otherwise. Do we even have such database? SQLite. Logs bean. Okay, let's do this. So we have database of SQLite here. What do we have to do? So if we do this, database.sqlite, and can we do dot tables? Dot tables. Okay, there you are. User. So I can delete from users. No such table user. So we can say delete from user. Dot exit. Start. Okay, let's see if that helps. No, that didn't help one bit. Okay, inside your clone, create an env file if not already and explicitly set. Okay, that's another thing. Under the packages server.env file database path. There you are. We can set this here. Postgres. Do we do this? I'm not sure. So I just set my database path. Postgres. No. It's going to be SQLite. SQLite is lightweight, so db.sqlite. Yeah. Let's shut down this and restart. Let's see what happens. Oh, there you are. So the trick is setting up your SQLite path. This is very important, this particular one. So this allows you to set up an SQLite, so which would allow it to automatically create database.sqlite for you, and yeah, which would enable you to make your first setup. So I'm just going to put a drag. It's in here. I'm going to put this password. Set up anything that fits you. One special character. Okay. That's great. I create that. So now I have my Flowise setup. This course is already too long, so we'll continue from here later. So you have API keys, variables, credentials, tools, marketplace. So on our next episode, we're going to explore more and more on this.